Definitely looks like my dad's old campsite into his trap line. Has some activity. There's some broken branches there, but they're like, well, no more like 15 feet off the ground. Lower ones maybe 12. There's that broken tree back there. Sit spot, cross through trail. An old sit spot right there. And tons of X's in the area for what you can spare. Back down that trail is where the break sticks were, the snap sticks. So I figured while I'm sitting down here, I'd introduce you to some more of the Northwest Cryptids. I've seen these guys once in my life. So wood boogers have brown, kind of chocolatey colored hair to reddish, and they have a ruff around their neck, and their overall body hair on their torso is 4 to 6 inches in length. The hair on their arms and legs is maybe an inch in length. Their hands and feet look very much like those of a macaque monkey. Their ears are like a possum's. Their eyes are dark brown and close together. Overall, they look very simian, but they average between 5 and 6 feet in height. The one I saw was a female. Genasqua look like baboons. They have dark brown, almost black hair. Their eyes are also like jet black. And they have very baboon-like behaviors. They won't look you in the face, and I've been told by the guanche, don't look them in the face. They will attack you. So I take my guanche father's advice, and I don't look Genasqua in the face. So they are a cryptid that will become reactionary when you look them in the face. I do not know the eye shine of either of these people. However, Genasqua range between 6 and 8 feet in height, depending on location. In Washington, they get up around 8 feet. We've got two types of dogmen. One of them looks more like a caracal, but they're both black. The ones that we find down here in the valley grasslands are they look very much like a Samoyed in the face, or a cold weather dog. They're very, very thick haired too. They are jet black. They have black eyes. They do have a small tail. Their back legs do turn like a dog, and their forearms look more raccoonish. Their hands do have claws at the ends of the fingers, again looking very raccoonish. Their toes also have claws, and they will set their heels down when they're moving in certain ways. They have approximately 2 to 3 inch long black hair all over their bodies, and they average 6.5, 7.5 feet height. Their eye shine is green. These guys live in the lower mountain ranges around this valley. They are very aggressive, very quirky, and will test your patience like none other. However, I don't think that they are a harmful species. They are approximately 7 feet in height, and they look like Anubis dogs. They literally look like the statues of Anubis, with the exception, oh, Ant, get out of here, with the exception that they have caracal-like coloring. Caracal monkeys have red and blue markings in their facial skin, and these guys also have that. Whereas this one's, the grassland Dogman has a completely hair-covered face. These guys have a partially bald face where the colored skin is, and it does change in tone. If they're upset, it gets brighter. And they do have a little goatee. They also sport a tail, and again, they will set their feet down when they're walking, so they'll look like a bear track kind of, but it's funny, it looks long and narrow with a heel. Again, they have hands like a raccoon. Their eye shine is electric blue at night, and actually quite beautiful. So this last guy is something my father ran across in the Okanagan when he and his parents were trapping up there. They moved up when he was 2, so that had been 1919. and they trapped there for 4 years. And he had to deal with this, the whole family did, and a few other cryptids. So what he described these things is that they had chocolate brown to black hair. They didn't have much hair on their front sides, their chests, or their bellies. They didn't have any tails. They had ape-like feet and ape-like hands, as he said, monkey hands. Their eyes are close together, kind of like the wood boogers. They do have a bigger nose, like a proboscis-style nose, almost like the wood boogers. And they are aggressive as hell, from what he said. They average 7 feet in height, and he said their eye shine was like orange yellow, and that's what I have on those guys.